It's a tale to remember, how animal officers keep our canines safe. National Night Out, it's officers in the neighborhoods. And the burning question, is your smoke alarm working? Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Renee Tejas. Those stories and more, but first, our top story. Thousands of residents from Austin and surrounding communities gathered to celebrate the 29th annual National Night Out. The event, called America's Night Out Against Crime, brings together residents to meet each other and talk to first responders who serve and protect their neighborhoods. All 50 states participate in National Night Out, which is designed to prevent crime through strengthening neighborhood spirit and police-community relations.
Tonight we're celebrating our 29th National Night Out. This is a celebration where public safety agencies get together with community, neighborhood groups, and celebrate the partnerships that have led Austin to have such a safe neighborhood.
This is my neighborhood, Blackshear neighborhood in East Austin. We live 3 blocks up on East 11th Street.
Is that my plate? Sure.
As you can see behind me, we have a great neighborhood association, very diverse. It's kind of old Austin mixed with new Austin, a lot of new residents moving into the neighborhood.
Today we're represented by the Austin Police Department, the Austin Fire Department, Travis County Austin EMS. We've got constable offices present, we've got our code compliance division, police monitor's offices present, and we've got a lot of actual public groups out here that support these efforts as well.
This is National Night Out, and so we kind of spotlight this once a year, but really what the goal is to not just do this once a year, it's to make sure you connect with your neighbors and stay in touch with them.
It's a sightline exemptions.
The importance is that if you know your neighbors and you know your neighbors' habits and you know who should be there, who shouldn't be there, you're going to be that much better informed to recognize what might be out of place, or maybe who doesn't belong in a neighborhood at a certain time or looks suspicious, so that you can report that, and we might have a better opportunity in keeping our neighborhood safe.
Around Austin, there were, get this, more than 450 block parties with hundreds of residents attending the city's National Night Out kickoff event at the Domain in North Austin. Members of the City of Austin's police, fire, EMS, and code compliance departments participated in the event. And from keeping neighborhoods safe to keeping animals safe. Did you know that since 2007, the City of Austin now requires 150 square feet of space for dogs 6 months or older? This needs to include the space allowed for eating, sleeping, and drinking. And each and every day, the men and women of Austin's Animal Protection Services respond to dozens of animal welfare calls. Recently, we went out on some of those calls with an animal protection officer.
Right now we're driving to, this is a follow-up. I went out last week and a Chihuahua tied up inside of a small pen, and then a pit bull tied up to a tree. There's someone here today. The pit bull was tied up right here. She's super sweet. Oh, there you are. You're both in here. Oh, Mama. You've gotten skinnier, girlie. Hi. You're very sweet. When we got there today, the Chihuahua was tied up in the pen. Pit bull was loose in the pen, but the pen is way too small to have both those dogs. And she's lost a lot of weight since the last time I was here. So talk to the owner. Hi, with animal control. This pen right here isn't actually big enough by law. You have to have 150 square feet per dog.
Oh, man.
They both can't live in that pen.
But they don't even stay in there that long. I take them out for walks. I let her go over here.
But do you tie her up over here?
No, I don't even tie her up no more.
You just let her run loose?
No, me and her walking around.
Okay.
I got her on her leash.
Well, that's just not big enough. And he is going to get the dogs vaccinated and build a bigger area for them. I was going to offer him fencing, but he said he was moving, and they're moving to an apartment, so they're going to get rid of the pit bull, they said. I mean, did she have puppies recently? I mean, she looks thinner than the last time I saw her. I was a little bit concerned because I thought the first time I was out here, I thought she was skinny. Her ribs are showing, her hip bones are showing. He says he feeds her. Hopefully he'll take her to a vet to have her checked out. Could be that she was sitting in that direct sunlight and she's just been burning up and burning calories. I don't know. Oh, there, that feels good. You guys have a good day. Bye, baby. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. We're gonna check that in 3 weeks, and now we're gonna head off to the next call.
watch the full-length Doggy Days video, don't push pause. Visit the website located on your screen. And now it's time for a council update.
If you rented out your home for ACL or are thinking of doing so for Formula One, listen up. The Austin City Council is planning to create a new $50 short-term rental fee from someone registering their property as a short-term rental. Currently, registrants are required to pay a $235 registration fee and a $241 notification fee, and some have complained those fees are too high and are discouraging compliance. In the case of short-term rentals, the new ordinance requires that property owners within a 100-foot radius of the short-term rental property get notice that the property has been registered. That's a smaller radius than the typical 500-foot radius for most applications within the city code. So the average short-term rental notice would go out to only about a dozen nearby properties, thereby reducing the cost. You can find more information on the new short-term rental ordinance by visiting austintexas.gov/STR. Council is giving attention to another major ordinance set to take effect in the coming months affecting checkout bags at the store. Beginning next March 1st, a business won't be able to provide single-use carry-out bags to its customers, with certain exceptions, and the business will also have to provide signs advising customers to use reusable carry-out bags and reduce, reuse, and recycle the bags they do get. Council approved a contract to implement a public education campaign that will inform the public and businesses of the requirements of the new ordinance. Those using the city's parking pay stations will also be making an adjustment. Council approved a 1-hour minimum for drivers paying for on-street parking with credit or debit cards beginning November 1st. That's due to changes in federal regulations that increase the city's credit card transaction fees from 10 cents to 25 cents per transaction. Anyone using coins to pay for parking can still purchase time in 15-minute increments. Other Texas cities like Houston, San Antonio, and Fort Worth have similar minimum parking payments. And a jury has reached a verdict, but it isn't guilty. Council approved a resolution affirming the selection of the Waller Creek Design Competition Jury relating to the revitalization of the Waller Creek District. The new nonprofit Waller Creek Conservancy conducted an international design competition seeking a team to help with Waller Creek's revitalization, and they've selected Michael Van Valkenburg Associates and Thomas Pfeiffer and Partners. In all, Council considered 104 items at its October 18th meeting. Its next regularly scheduled meeting is November 1st. For CityView, I'm Larry Schooler.
October is Fire Prevention Month, and the Austin Fire Department is encouraging all Austinites to make sure they have working smoke alarms in their home. Smoke alarms should be installed on every level of the home, outside sleeping areas, and inside bedrooms. Additionally, households should have an escape plan, and you should practice it to make sure children know how to get out and stay out. And for those residents who don't have smoke alarms, did you know the fire department sponsors a free program where they will conduct a home hazard assessment of your property and ensure you have working smoke alarms? Call the number located on your screen for more information. And from fire safety to transportation safety, 80+ representatives from more than 50 area transportation and safety organizations participated in the 2012 Transportation Safety Summit at the Palmer Event Center. The summit was meant to bring attention to regional safety in all forms of transportation. A straw poll of attendees found that top issues are distracted and aggressive driving, pedestrian safety, and infrastructure improvements. The discussion focused on sharing ideas, data, and solutions in improving transportation safety for Austin regional residents and visitors.
The Transportation Safety Summit is designed to bring agencies in the Austin area together that all are concerned or working on various aspects of the safety puzzle, if you will. We are all have as our mission critical the safety of the traveling public. And one of our goals is to get together, see how we can better share data, share resources, and most importantly, at least annually, have a discussion about safety.
The summit was sponsored by the Austin Transportation Department in partnership with the Regional Transportation Planning Organization, CAMPO, all at the direction of City Council. Interested in more? The department will post findings from the summit online in the future. Moving forward, CAMPO will continue with the transportation safety dialogue prior to the summit. The city encouraged public input through its Speak Up Austin forum online, receiving more than 100 comments. That's all for this edition of CityView. I'm your host, Renee Tejas. Our next episode premieres Friday, October 26th. Thanks for watching.